punishment, and I want you to know that I apologize. Because I got caught. It should be added at the end. It's not what he said, but it should be added. Yeah, I mean, he knew it was wrong, obviously. He did it anyway. Now that he's caught, now he's apologizing. In the original video post from early November, he told residents of the Austin area this is not the time to relax, but he didn't disclose that he was actually at a timeshare in Mexico after flying in on a private jet with 8 guests. Mexico trip, to make matters worse, came a day after Adler hosted a wedding with 20 guests for his daughter at a hotel in Austin. And at the time, Austin was under what they call a Stage 3 advisory, which meant that the recommendation at the time was for no more than 10 people gathering at a time. So he broke that at the wedding of his daughter, and then had many guests with him on this trip, apparently, to Mexico.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Biden says he'll be asking all Americans to help slow the spread of coronavirus.
On the first day I'm inaugurated to say I'm going to ask the public for 100 days to mask. Just 100 days to mask.
Today with another 126 recoveries. There weren't any deaths reported yesterday, but 7 more people were hospitalized, bringing the number in the county to 31. The governor sending out $15 million in CARES Act money to live concert and theater spaces in the state. Milwaukee Repertory Theater Executive Director Chad Bauman says people will need the arts and need the release of being able to go back to theaters when everything's safe.
The arts will play a big.
109 new cases of COVID today. 109 new cases.
No one needs to apply. The governor's office says the Department of Revenue will check eligibility and simply mail checks out. The maximum a restaurant will see is $20,000. I'm Morgan McCarthy.
The Wisconsin Supreme Court is not going to hear the president's challenge to last month's election. The court ruling 4-3 yesterday, a lower court should first hear the case and establish the facts. Justice Brian Hagedorn joined the state's liberal justices in that ruling. Conservatives on the court, particularly Justice Rebecca Bradley, say the ruling not only ends the president's challenge, but leaves open questions in the distrust of Wisconsin's November election. The governor asking for nearly $500 million more for the coronavirus and nearly 500,000 more vaccine doses for the state healthcare workers. The governor asking for both yesterday, writing a letter to the Trump administration, says he needs the money to keep testing for the virus and the extra vaccine doses to protect people most at risk. Wisconsin's already gotten $2 billion from D.C. for virus relief. The state's supposed to get just under 50,000 doses of the vaccine. Students taking a more active role in the deployment of new COVID-19 safety measures at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. Here's Terry Bell.
12 UW students are part of a new coronavirus student task force, created after they challenged the way university administrators handled the pandemic over the fall semester. The task force serves as a direct line of communication between students and university leaders. The group is meeting every week and providing feedback. So far, efforts have been